Good morning, Your Majesties. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you that are new here, welcome to my YouTube channel. And welcome Miss Annabelle. And welcome to day 23 of Hello Princess. And I want to give a huge happy birthday wish to Amy Dooley. Happy birthday, Amy Dooley. I hope you have the best birthday ever. And I hope you loved what I got you. You deserve it. And I just hope you have a fun birthday. I love you so much. And I have a story, and I have a scary story time for you. This one is called this one's called Axe Murder Hollow. Okay, and it goes: Susan and Ned were driving through a wooded, empty section of highway. Lightning flashed, thunder roared, the sky went dark, and the torrential downpour. Dang. We better stop, said Susan. Ned nodded his head in agreement. He stepped on the brake, and suddenly the car started to slide on the slick pavement. They punched off the road and slid to a halt at the bottom of an incline. Pale and shaking, Ned quickly turned to check if Susan was all right. When she nodded, Ned relaxed and looked through the rain, and relaxed and looked through the rain-soaked windows. I'm going to see how it is, he told Susan, and went out into the storm. She saw his blurry figure in the headlight walking around the front of the car. A moment later, he jumped in beside her soaking wet. Okay, he jumped in beside her soaking wet. The car is not badly damaged, but we're wheel deep in mud, he said. I'm going to have to go for help. Susan swallowed nervously. There will be no quick rescue here. He told her to turn off the headlights and lock the doors until he returned. Axe Murder Hollow, although Ned hadn't said the name out loud, they both knew what he had been thinking when he told her to lock the car. This was the place where a man once taken an axe and hacked his wife to death in a jealous rage over an alleged affair. Supposedly, the axe-wielding spirit of the husband continued to haunt this section of the road. Outside the car, Susan heard a shriek, a loud thump, and strange gurgling noise, but she couldn't see anything in the darkness. Frightened, she shrank down into her seat. She sat in silence for a while, and then she noticed another sound. Bump, bump, bump. It was a soft sound, like something being blown by the wind. Suddenly, the car was illuminated by a bright light. An official sounding voice told her to get out of the car. Ned must have found a police officer. Susan unlocked the door and stepped out of the car. As her eyes adjusted to the bright light, he saw it. Hanging by his feet from the tree next to the car was the dead body of Ned. His bloody throat had been cut so deeply that he was nearly decapitated. Oh my gosh. The wind swung his corpse back and forth so that it thumped against the tree. Bump, bump, bump. Susan screamed and ran toward the voice and the light. As she drew close, she realized the light was not coming from a flashlight. Standing there was a glowing figure of a man with a smile on his face and a large, solid, and definitely real axe in his hands. She backed away from the glowing figure until she bumped into the car. Playing around when my back was turned, the ghost whispered, stroking the sharp blade of the axe with his fingers, "You've been very naughty." The last thing she saw was the glint of the axe blade in the eerie, iridescent light. Wow, that was scary. Okay, um, let me know if y'all heard that story. That's going to be it for today's video. So if you're new here, hi, I'm Princess Peyton. Hit the red button to become your majesty and hit the bell notifications so you're notified every time I upload a video. And I love you guys so much. You guys are the best human beings ever made. And you're the king of my heart in the song lyrics of Taylor Swift. Annabelle sees you too. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. And happy birthday, Amy. I love you, girl. Mwah.